Yo, what's up, everybody? My name's Ange Oliveris. I hope you're enjoying your day so far today. I just wanted to thank you guys for joining me here on this video about the 2020 NFL schedule, which I'm really excited about for this coming up year. I'm really hoping that the NFL season happens. I'm going to be talking about my favorite team, the Washington Redskins. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So, starting off with Week 1 versus the Eagles at home. I think we're going to get that dub. I'm really excited for Dwayne Haskins. I think he's going to have a lot better of a season compared to last year. I know he was just a rookie. I think he was getting in his place as a quarterback, getting used to the schemes, how the NFL works, because it's a lot different than college. He might be physically talented, but just there's so much more that goes into the NFL, and I think he just got better and better, which is great about Dwayne Haskins, and I'm really excited about him. I love our wide receiver core. Got great additions in the draft. Anthony Gandy Golden. We got Antonio Gibson, who's like a wide receiver / running back. Terry McLaurin, stud. Steven Sims, stud. Kelvin Harmon, he's a work in progress, but he's a great player. Running back core is great. We got Adrian Peterson. Hopefully they don't cut him. I would be really pissed off, but we'll see what happens. I also am excited for Darius Geist. Hopefully he's not getting injured again this year. Peyton Barber, I feel like we should cut him. He's not really useful because we just got so many running backs and could only have a certain amount of players on the team. J.D. McKissick, I guess we'll keep him because he's kind of like Christian McCaffrey, as Coach Turner said, because he can run. He also can catch the football in the receiving part of the game. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think we're going to beat the Eagles because Carson Wentz is a good quarterback, but he's injury prone. But yeah, I don't think their defense is that great. Their running back is okay. They got like Miles Sanders, but that's it. Wide receiver core, they just added, I think it was Rieger is his last name, but I don't know. He might be a good wide receiver. He's from TCU. They got, what's his name? Alshon Jeffrey, but Alshon Jeffrey, I think he's a good player, but he's just not clutch. Week 2 at Arizona, I have them losing that game. I know that some would say, yeah, we're going to get that win, but the Arizona Cardinals have vastly improved. They still got Kyler Murray, who's a phenomenal quarterback. They got Kirk, I forgot his first name, Charlie Kirk, whatever it is, but Kirk. They got DeAndre Hopkins in a trade. I don't know what the Texans were doing. I can kind of understand what they might have been doing because of the inside issues, but still, you don't give up a generational talent like that. He's a generational talent, arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL. You just give him up, but what can you do? It's at Arizona. We're not really. I think we'll come off the Eagles win a little cocky, maybe just like, yeah, we got that first win, but then take advantage of the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, they won't be that good. I know they got DeAndre Hopkins and their quarterback Kyler Murray, but we got this. But then Kyler Murray will cook them, running all over the field. Wide receivers. Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh, how did I forget this legend? Larry Fitzgerald. He's a phenomenal. He's still got it in him, man, or ma'am. Yeah, so I got us losing Week 2 at Arizona, making us 1-1. Week 3 at Cleveland. We're gonna win that game. I know people are like, oh my gosh, the Cleveland Browns. Oh, it was last year. The Cleveland Browns are going to win the Super Bowl. They're so good. They're going to make it to the playoffs. Hold on. Just hold on. Like a couple years ago, you guys were 0-16. Don't just like, oh, we're going to win the Super Bowl or we're going to make it to the playoffs. Baker Mayfield, he's a good quarterback. I'll give it to him. He's a good quarterback. He's not great at all. When he doesn't have a good offensive line, it's not good. He's not that good of a quarterback. I know they got Odell, Jarvis Landry. They got a pretty good defense with Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward. I think we're going to beat Cleveland because their offensive line is not good. I know they just added with the 10th pick an offensive lineman. An offensive lineman. Sorry. Oh yeah, an offensive lineman. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to get that one against Cleveland. Because they're even though their offense is good, if you don't have a good offensive line, you're never going to survive because you're always going to have that pressure, especially because of our defensive line. And I think I'm going to stop at that point. I'm going to talk about our defensive line. Our defensive line is stacked. We just got Chase Young, one of the best rushers, even though he hasn't played a game in the NFL yet. He's going to be one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. I'm telling you that right now. So good. Defensive end out of Ohio State, number 2 pick for the Redskins, Chase Young. I was so happy when they drafted him. But yeah, we got Chase Young, Matt Ioannidis, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Ryan Kerrigan still, Montez Sweat. That is stacked. Our secondary is, maybe we can talk about that in another video, but we'll see. I think, but yeah, getting back to my point, we're going to beat Cleveland. That makes us 2-1. Week 4 versus the Ravens. This has been a bit of a shocker, but I think we're going to beat the Ravens. Chase Young wants to eat up Lamar Jackson, and I think he's going to just do that. So he's going to motivate the team to win that game, and I think the Washington Redskins are going to beat the Ravens. I know they got so much talent. They were favored to win the Super Bowl, but I think Chase Young's going to eat them up. I think our offense is going to want to prove that they're a winning team. Well, of course, they always want to do that, but Dwayne Haskins going back to his, even though it's like DC, DMV area, he lived in Prince George's County, so it's his territory, so he wants to prove any doubters, like show it off to them. But yeah, I got us winning against the Ravens, making us 3-1. That's week 4. Week 5 against the Rams, I actually think we're going to beat the Rams, making us 4-1. I know you guys are probably thinking, 4-1? What? We were 0-5 last year. How are we going to be 4-1? I'm telling you, man, this offense, they're just getting better and better and better, improving. And I'm just really excited about them. Their defensive line is stacked. Their quarterback is getting better and better and better. The wide receiver core is great. Tight end, secondary, but it'll get all situated. I think we got a great staff with Coach Rivera joining the Washington Redskins and Jack Del Rio. I think we're going to start a 3-4 defense. I mean, the 4-3 defense, which we need. 3-4 under Moneski was terrible, just terrible, making Ryan Kerrigan and Landon Collins having to cover people, which is just terrible. As Charles Barkley says, terrible. But yeah, I think we're going to beat the Rams because Jared Goff, don't trust in him, don't think he's a great quarterback. They lost offensive weapons like Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks. I think that's his name. So yeah, and their defense, they got Aaron Donald. I know they got Peters. But yeah, we're gonna beat the Rams making it 4-1. Week 6 at Giants. So we've won 3 games in a row. We beat the Cleveland Browns, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Los Angeles Rams. So that makes us 4-1. But then we're week 6 at the Giants. We're going to lose that game, actually. It's going to make us 4-2 because we're going to be coming off this 3-game winning streak and be like, whoa, we got everything. We're high up. We're in the front seat. But then the Giants are going to be like, hold your horses. Hold on. You guys might be doing well, but we got Saquon. I don't think Danny Fumbles is going to do, like, he'll have an average season, but, or Danny Jones. Danny Fumbles is what his name should be. But yeah, I think it's an away game. The Giants want to prove that they can beat the Redskins. I think after that, they might be a little cocky after that 3-game win streak, so they might not be as prepared, possibly. So I think we're going to lose that game against the Giants, making us 4-2, as I said. So week 7, we're playing the Cowboys at home, and I think we're going to win that. I think we want to prove to them that we want to kick their ass because it's the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are... That's all I have to say. But I respect you guys as people, but as the Cowboy, I do not like the Cowboys. Obviously, because I'm a Redskins fan. But, yeah, I don't think Dak Prescott is the future for the Cowboys. I just don't think he's a good quarterback. He puts up numbers. He has a good record as a player, but I think it's just because of the talent around him. He has Amari Cooper. He has Ezekiel Elliott. He has a pretty good defense. He has Michael Gallup. Now he has CeeDee Lamb. I don't think he's a great quarterback, and I don't think he'll ever be a great quarterback. But we'll see. I think the Redskins are going to win at home, wanting to prove that we can beat the Cowboys. I already told you why I think we have a great football team. And, yeah, I think we beat the Cowboys, making us 5-2. You're probably like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with this kid making the Redskins 5-2? Because week 8 is the bye. 5-2 at the bye, that would be a dream. But I believe in that dream. Week 9 versus the Giants at home. So we lost to the Giants. I think we're going to split with them just because usually that happens. No, it didn't really happen for the Redskins last year. I think we were like 0-6 in the NFC East because we were pretty bad. But I think we're going to beat the Giants at home, prove them wrong. Chase Young's going to maybe get forced fumble, a lot of sacks on Danny Fumbles, making us, so we get that win, 6-2. Week 10 at Detroit, we're going to beat the Detroit Lions. They're not good. They don't have a good defense. They don't have a good offense. We're going to beat the Lions. 7-2. Week 11, the Bengals. So I think we're going to lose that game, actually. I know a lot of people are saying we're going to beat the Bengals. Don't think we're going to win that game because Joe Burrow wants to prove Dwayne Haskins that he's a better quarterback, and he's going to come in with fire. So I think we're going to lose that game against the Bengals, making us 7-3. Week 12, At the Cowboys, I think we're going to lose. That's on Thanksgiving. We just don't do well in mainstream media games in prime time. It's not exactly prime time, but it's Thanksgiving. I think we're probably just not going to win that game because the Cowboys, I think we're going to split. At home, we'll be have all that energy, but then towards the end of the season, we just don't do well in prime time. We'll probably choke, so we'll lose that game in Week 12 at the Cowboys in Jerry's world. Jerry's world. But yeah, Week 13 at Steelers. People are saying we're going to lose to the Steelers, but I disagree with that. I think we're going to beat the Steelers. Don't think they have that great of a team. They have a good team. They have a winning culture because of Mike Tomlin and the ownership, and they have many Super Bowls. But Ben Roethlisberger's just coming off an injury. I don't know how he's going to be. We'll see how he goes with his season. I think that they have Juju Smith-Schuster, but he's all right. Juju's just all right. Actually, okay, maybe he's not all right. He's pretty good, but they got James Conner. They have T.J. Watt and some good players, but the Steelers aren't stacked. Like, they got good players, but I think we're gonna try to prove them wrong because we've been losing the Steelers for a long time, and I know it's at Pittsburgh, Heinz Field, and that's gonna be pretty hard because they got a great fan base. If we're back at games, of course, with fans, but. I got us winning against the Steelers because we just want to prove them wrong because we've just been losing to them for such a long time. Win at Steelers, 8-4. Week 14 at San Francisco, loss. They were just dominant on offense and defense. That's a loss, making us 8-5. Week 15 at Seattle, I think we're going to lose that. Not at Seattle, versus Seattle, so we're playing at home. Seattle's just really good. They got Russell Wilson. If you got Russell Wilson on your team, you're going to watch out because that guy can play. They got DK Metcalf. They got the twin brothers. What are their names? The Griffin brothers. Week 16 against the Carolina Panthers. I think we're going to win because Ron Rivera wants to prove them wrong. So we're going to become 9-6. Week 17, we'll be playing at the Eagles, and I actually think we're not going to split with them. We're going to beat them, making our record 10-6. And I think that's going to win the Redskins the division. You guys are probably thinking, what the hell is wrong with this kid? We were 3-13 and now 10-6. But I'm just telling you. I know they're trying to become a better team, develop, but I think we got a great squad and we're just going to get better and better. Dwayne's getting better. Our wide receiver core is underrated in my opinion. I think they're a great crew, a great depth. Our defensive line is ridiculous. We're going to get to the quarterback and the running back a lot. I'm just a little worried about our secondary. But if our defensive line is always pressuring the quarterback and the running back, I think we'll be fine. Our offense is pretty good. Hopefully the tight ends step up because we got Logan Thomas, Richard Rodgers, Jeremy Sprinkle. I don't know how well the Jeremy Sprinkles are so-so, and all the other ones we don't really know a lot about them yet. They're just okay, but we'll see. Running back core is great. I think we're going to be 10-6. We're going to win the division, the Washington Redskins. I really appreciate you guys for watching this video today. I'm really excited to announce that I'm going to be doing a live stream with the main man, the best YouTuber out there, Ed Oliver, a diehard Redskins fan just like me. We're doing a live stream this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time if you live on the West Coast. Be there, be square. I hope you guys enjoy. Go Skins, and you guys have a great day.